Um, Hello and welcome once again to my side of YouTube. This is me, Luther574. It is dark because I'm gonna be talking about dreams. Because I had a dream just the other day that as soon as I woke up, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Good thing she's not real." And that kind of caught me off guard because in my dream everything was just like, well, before I get into it, I'm going to talk about certain two styles of dreams that I normally have. One, the dream that's just dreams that have people that I can talk to and they're actually like decent people to talk to. But then this dream that I had, it was, and this is what normally happens for me. Some dreams are just very irritating because it's not, oh, they're okay, so in the dream people are just plain off rude to me. I don't know why. It's almost as if that dream isn't. I feel like it has a name for it, but I just haven't yet figured it out. Because every time I have these dreams, it just pisses me off. I'm just gonna call it an anger dream because it just angers me so much to have so many people disrespect me. I don't know what it is, because I've never really had that before, because so many I'm the type of person who doesn't really care, but at the same time I'm such a good person that I bring out the good in pretty much almost anyone that I'm around. But anyway, this dream I had, there's only one person that just wanted to be rude to me, but for some reason I think she liked me. Now this female was very unknown to me because almost every dream I have, almost every dream character that are in my dreams are people that I know and faces that I've already seen before. But this female that I think likes me and is also very rude to me, I have no... I just don't know who it is. Even if I could, like, remember the face to this person, it's just unknown. But anyway, I'm gonna bring up the scenario of what happened in my dream. I don't know what it was. I'm a huge Pokemon nerd, and apparently I guess I was a Pokemon for the first part of my dream. And there's this strange Mewtwo looking Pokemon that was like to the corner of my eye, and every time I looked at it, it's like people I don't know. Every time I looked at it, it was weird. Because before I started looking at it, someone right next to me, it was almost like I was in a school setting and I was a Pokemon, and someone was like, "Hey, so when are you getting a Mega Evolution?" I was like, I don't know. I didn't even know it was a Pokemon. But anyway, the scenery changes. I am now in this huge room that has a bunch of beds in it, and it's more likely family, and everyone's sleeping in a bed. And then I find out that there's no more beds and I have to sleep on a couch. But also this is when it comes into play. This female that I don't know who it is has to share the couch with me. Me and this person has to share the couch with each other. Now, this is the only part in my dream that I actually kind of liked, because she was actually pretty nice. Because here we were on the couch. Apparently we were spooning, because, you know, it's easier to sleep on a couch like that with another person. I can't remember every piece of the dream, but at that point I just felt so at peace, so comfortable. I actually liked this person at this particular moment, because nothing... Most of the time, I feel vibes. I can tell when people are very sad. I can tell when people are very happy. And when I see a room filled up with sad people, I don't want to be in there, because I can feel how thin the negativity is in that room. But at that moment, I felt so safe. I felt so happy. I felt like there is a very good vibe coming from this person. This female character that's been completely rude to me, I actually grew attached to her. But after that point, she was gone. I think I was in a car or a train. I was talking with people. No, people were talking to me, and they were talking about this female character. No one said her name. To be honest, mostly every time I see a new character, a new dream character that I don't have any thought, that I have no information on, it's always they tell me their name because this or that, or I'm the one who's asking for the name, but I never asked this dream character what their name was. But all I knew was this person needed my help in some sort of way. And it was so strange. It was almost... So this would probably bring in before I had this dream. I'm just going to leave it on a cliffhanger right where I'm on this train or this moving vehicle. Before, this female has a very serious face, almost as if she is trying to kill someone or me. But it wasn't. It was... The dream was in like a cinematic camera thing, because it was only showing her face with no I'm trying to think of she had no emotion in her face whatsoever, and she was beating something. She was beating someone. She was trying to kill someone. And to see that before I had this dream, I'm moving back into this dream. People were talking about her, and they were talking about how rude she was and how rude she is. I cut into their conversation. I'm like, she's not that bad. And they're like, how so? I was like, well, it's true she's very rude, and at times when there's a moment, she always takes the time to make any moment of mine just a total living hell. Just, no, every time she finds the moment, she has something smirky or whatever to say, but at the same time, when she's confused is what makes her cute. that this is what I said in the dream, and I feel like I had no control over what I say in my dreams. I feel like most of the time in dreams, we don't say what we want to say unless it's a different kind of dream, because this was not a lucid dream. And normally for me, when things don't happen, when things that are supposed to happen don't happen, the dream breaks off and then it starts to fade away, and it just leads to me waking up. So I'm going with whatever's going on in the dream, and like I said to these people, when she's confused, she is confused. No, when she's confused, that's when she's more cute. But I don't know what that means. Because then it brings me back to when we had to share the couch with each other, because that was just plain cute to me. Not just cute, but for some reason I just felt so safe being with that person on the couch when everyone was sleeping, and in the dream I was sleeping with this person. Like, this was not sexual in any way. This was just plain very, yeah. But it goes on to me being at family in my aunt and uncle's, yeah, in my aunt and uncle's house. Now, these people, they lived right next to I forgot what it was called, but anyway, in the dream, me and this other person, this other female, were in in their house. She's sitting down, having her meal, with a breakfast meal, and I sit down to have a meal too. She decides to get up and get something and then come back with it, but I don't know what it is she was getting. But I finish my plate, and I take a sip of my drink, and as I'm enjoying this drink, I close my eyes. I open my eyes, and this is something that happens very frequently in every dream I have. The scenery changes, and it's just, I'm doing one thing and then it switches to being somewhere else. Now, I think with all these other scenes, from the point that I had to share a couch with this person, me being in the vehicle with two other people, and then being into my aunt's house, it was no, oh, after I was slept with her, we woke up and then I went into this vehicle. No, it was just a sleeping scene, almost like a movie, a sleeping scene, a night scene where everyone decides to sleep, and then it skips over to me being in a car. Does that make any sense? It skips. Like, so many things that I should have known, things that I should know what's going on isn't happening, and it's just skipping to other parts of the dream. And then it skips into, and then, as I was saying, I was enjoying a cup of a drink. I closed my eyes for just a second, and then the scenery changes. Now this is when I'm outside, and then apparently when the scenery changes, she's with me again. She walks over towards me, and I'm sitting wherever it is I'm sitting, and she says, "Where is everyone? Where are we?" And this is when it snaps in my head. Has she been skipping along with me? Could it be that this is a dream character? Is this even a dream character? Is this person, because most dream characters are actually part of your subconscious, such as the dream itself. But then she starts to break down, and she looks to me so I can give her some information of what's going on and probably to help her. And I don't know what it was. Something in my brain snapped, and I started saying, oh, so when you have the chance, every time you have the chance to poke fun at me, you always do it, and then you put in fucking salt to rub in my wound. But when it comes to you, you expect me to give you whatever the fuck it is. But anyway, I really wanted to help her. I really wanted to say the right thing to her, but for some reason, in this dream, I couldn't control what I was saying. Apparently, the dream character of myself? I could be going somewhere with this. The dream character of myself that I'm not in full control over is saying what it wants to say to this person, but what I really want to do is actually say the right thing, because at the end of that it skips again to us being in front of a house. She is looking at me and she says, "What's wrong with me?" And now this is when I'm in full control and I say, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I feel like there's something wrong with me." Now, I tried to make a video before about this, and I said in it that I didn't say before in this video. I feel like she has been having problems with herself, as if something in her is fighting, trying to get out. And then this made me think in my dream about that point when I saw her emotionless face just senselessly beating whatever it was. I don't know who it was, and didn't know what it was. And then looking at that house, I realized that when I saw that scene, she was opening a door and forcefully closing it on something or someone. And it made me think, is this her beating up on herself? Because a dream is a dream. Anything can really happen. It could be that there's two of her, and at this point when she was asking me what's wrong with me, am I okay, she could have possibly been dealing with her inner demons. Now when I say inner demons, like her other self, because I don't know what it was. I don't know if this makes any sense. She started to turn into a giant pile of pasta, and here I am cutting all of this pasta just to get her out, and in the process of it, I accidentally cut her in half. And that's when I woke up. Because now that I'm talking about it, I'm actually starting to remember most of everything at the end of it. I think some sort of weird dream thing happened, as if one half regenerated and the other half regenerated. One side was her negativity and the other was her. Or I don't know. This is getting too weird. But anyway, this has been Luther Faust 74. This has been a very long video. I am sorry about that. I'll see you in the next video, and possibly I'll talk about another dream, and hopefully it's not too weird. Hopefully tonight I can have another dream with this person in it, so I can at least see if this person is okay or not. Because to be honest, all day I've been worrying about this. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Leave a comment in the bottom if you want to talk about any dreams you've had. Goodbye.